of doing the switch clip thing. And again, feel free to veto this if you guys don't want to do this. Because it's time for Tiermaker Tuesday! Woo! It's Tiermaker Tuesday, it's Tiermaker Tuesday, it's Tiermaker Tuesday! Woo! We got household chores, we got Marvel movies, we got modes of transportation, we got controllers, we got maybe even more, who knows? We got a whole bunch of stuff. It's Tiermaker Tuesday, everybody! Woo! Woo! Alright, let me turn that off. It's Tiermaker Tuesday! What is your favorite Tiermaker Tuesday bit? Hold on, let me get some music, actually. It's weird when it's weird when I'm in silence. I don't like being in silence doing Tiermakers. I need music. Let's do, what do we do? Just like Mario? No. Let's do Nintendo Head Empty. My favorite. My classic. Nintendo Head Empty music. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm winded. I don't do intros like that. I gotta like work that up as a skill. Yeah, so we got Tiermakers, I guess. What kind of this? Okay, so this is household chores. What's your favorite household chore? Now me, when I'm doing chores, you know what I fucks with? Is this washing the dishes? Is that what that one is? Because this one is dishes, but this looks like drying the dishes. You know what? I'm a dishes guy. Dishes are top tier. Bro, dishwashers are a scam. Am I right? High five up top? Dishwashers are a scam. I'd rather do the dishes. Chores that have a clear endpoint are S tier? Yeah, bro, doing the dishes is S tier. What is this, grocery shopping? You know, grocery shopping is pretty good. You get to go out, you're in a nice air-conditioned box. You get to look at food for like half an hour to an hour. Grocery shopping, I'd say, is pretty S tier. Have you ever been grocery shopping? It's pretty awesome. I don't know, you guys gotta try it sometime. I know everyone's on Instacart now, but you gotta go shopping. If you're not paying S tier. Alright, we're talking about the activity. Talk about the activity. Vacuuming, I feel like this is highly dependent. Vacuuming is highly dependent on what kind of vacuum you're using. If it's like a nice, skinny, cordless vacuum, I'd bring it up to like an A tier. But if it's like a big, bulky vacuum with like a cord that you have to constantly maintain, that's like D tier. Cordless vacuum saves the chore. Yeah. I'm gonna put, you know what, we'll put it in the middle as highly dependent. You enjoy sweeping? Sweeping's pretty goated. I'll give sweeping an A tier. Is this laundry? Laundry ain't bad, but it's not exactly one that I enjoy doing, you know? Laundry is just like, I feel numb doing laundry. I don't know why. It is like, is laundry good, folding clothes bad? Yeah, the folding clothes, I don't know, it's like, it's a boring chore, because like it's either you're just throwing stuff, or you're folding clothes. I feel, you know, I think folding clothes is highly dependent. I think folding clothes is highly dependent. Because like if you have like a folder, like a appliance like specifically built to like help you fold, that can be A tier. But if you're doing like hand folding, yeah, not great. Any chore you can feel the progress you make you like. I'll give this, you know what, this will be highly dependent. Drying the dishes, you know, washing the dishes, goated. Drying the dishes, not as good. Not as good. Mostly because then you have to put the dishes back. Not as good. The only benefit of laundry is seeing the pile disappear. Yeah. Taking out the trash, this is just like... This is like barely anything. This is like... Let's add a tier below. This is like null. This is barely an activity. Like this, you get this done in like a second. Trash sucks? I feel like trash is null. I have to go outside tier? Now hold up. Now hold up. Not every go outside chore is bad. You know what? This might be a hot take. Putting clothes on the clothesline, S tier. Clothesline? Rules. I fucking love a clothesline. You get to be outside. You get to pin things to a string. It's awesome. It looks pretty as hell. I love the look of a clothesline with clothes on it. Your family didn't really use a clothesline? I recommend it. You get to save money on the dryer. Clothesline is goated. Oh, this is folding. Okay, no, folding is highly dependent. Laundry is null. Folding, highly dependent. Laundry is null. Trash is nice. It's short and easy. Short and easy, again, that's like null to me. Because like that's like barely an activity. Outside chores suck because you're in Florida. Oh, that's true. Dishwasher? Okay, dishwasher, this is scam tier. Let's get this. This is a scam. Dishwasher's a scam. Just wash your dishes, bro. That's scam tier. Washing your car. We shouldn't even have to have cars anyway. Scam tier. I just threw a party tier. Oh, for washing no, if you're throwing a party using paper plates, come on. Understand the tech. If you're throwing a party using paper, I'm not gonna use nice dishes if I'm throwing a party. Washing your bike? That's not on here. Sorry, I don't have to answer that. Lawnmower might be fine, but you have moods where you enjoy it. I've only ever mowed the lawn with a single lawnmower, and I hate using it. So, lawnmower to me is probably 5. But I guess it might be highly dependent. I don't know. Because there's like the ride-on, like I've never used the ride-on lawnmower, you know? The ride-on lawnmower might be great, dependent on lawn size. You know, I'll put highly dependent. Lawn care, we'll just have this as lawn care. Yeah, I imagine doing that in Florida ain't great. Dusting? Okay, hear me out. Dusting, F tier. This might be my least favorite chore. I hate dusting. Hate it. With a passion. Dusting with a duster sucks. It sucks, dude. I know, like, maybe if you don't have stuff, dusting might be, like, an S tier. Like, if all you have is just surfaces with nothing on them, yeah, I could see how dusting might be pretty good. But, like, I have stuff. And that makes dusting so much worse. I hate dusting. I hate it. I hate it. What is this? I can't even tell what this is. Is this just putting dishes back in their cabinets? Can anyone tell what this is? This one? I can't. My initial reaction is, okay, they're putting stuff back into their cabinets after they've been washed and dried. I can't tell, though. Preparing food? You think preparing food, is that like a carrot? Putting utensils away? I thought putting utensils away, because I see like a cabinet that's open. There's a separate cooking one. Setting the table. I can't... I can't tell. Anyway, feeding the dog, S tier. We love to feed the pets. S tier. Honestly, being realistic, it's kind of close to null, but it can be S tier if they're happy about it. Feeding an animal that's like super excited to be fed, love that. Gardening. I've actually never gardened. Or is this just like weeding? If this is just lawn care in general, F tier. I hate lawn care. We'll just have that be lawn care in general. Or yard work, weeding. Cooking. Cooking's pretty goated. Yeah, I'd probably put cooking up top. Yeah, cooking is amazing. Toilet, whatever. Put it here. It's not the worst, but it's not exactly something I enjoy doing toilet stuff. Mopping's pretty goated. What is this? Just like, wiping stuff down. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, because you get to use the spritz bottle. That's pretty good. Unless of course, you're working at an establishment and they ask you to do that, but you go into the bathroom and all the bottles have their labels ripped off, and they ask you to get the blue one, and there's multiple blue ones. And so you get the blue one, then you go to do it, and you're sitting there trying to clean the glass for like 3 hours. And then you're like, why the fuck is it not cleaning? It's actually like getting dirtier. And then your manager comes over and is like, oh shit, that's actually the bleach one. It's like, great. Great, awesome. I triple checked. I checked with you. I just making sure it wasn't the bleach one. What is this? I actually can't tell what this one is. What is this one? Anyone tell? Ironing? Oh, I don't know why. Dude, I like, it completely spaced on me that there's like the white part there. I just saw the blue part. I'm like, what the fuck is that? What am I looking at? Ironing? F tier. I hate ironing. I need to become big in fashion so I can make wrinkly clothes the style. I need wrinkly clothes to just be in as a style. I hate ironing. We love wrinkling. What's his name? Timothy Chalamet? Just start wearing wrinkly clothes, please. I beg you. Make it in. Make it the thing. That's the shortest tier list. Pretty good, pretty good. A lot higher. A lot higher. Like, this is a very top-heavy tier list. Except for the scam ones. These ones. Scams. Alright, well, that's that. What do you want me to do next? Modes of transportation? Okay. I love these default. Elon Musk 420. Alright, let's get rid of it. We don't need that. Let's just get rid of that. These default tiers are very funny. Car? I don't know if I want to say trash. I don't think it's trash. But it is bad. Was making a bed not on there? I guess not. Dependent on the seat? Driver's seat D tier? No bike? No bike. I guess it's just... Yeah, I have no idea why no bike. Is this train? Train's pretty good. Airplane? Trash, honestly. It's good because it gets you there as fast as possible, but also, like... I hate being on a fucking airplane, dude. Like, even more than a car. You get car sickness, so auto F tier. What even is this? Is this like a super tunnel? I have no idea what this is. There's so many things that are just on tracks. If it's like 8+ hours, it's so bad. Yeah. I can't tell what some of these are. This looks like a train. Right? But this is also a train. Is this a train? This is a train. Is that the Elon tunnel thing? Yeah, we'll put this in trash tier. It's like being in a car, but worse. Walking, pretty good. Walking's pretty good. Bus? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I love public transport. I love public transportation. I do not fucks with a bus. I really don't fucks with a bus. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bus bros. I do not fucks with a bus. Give me a tram. Give me a tram any day of the week. But I do not fucks with a bus. EU buses are way better. I guess. Regular train versus faster train. Alright, regular train goes in good then. Monorail? Dude. Tier list Tuesday, we can't tell what anything is. Monorail? S tier. I love a monorail. I love it. I can't tell what... I have no idea what these three are. Absolutely zero idea. I'm assuming these are all just different types of planes. Maybe this one's a boat? Is this one a boat? Maybe? Because I see, like, what might be, like, railings? Like, to, like, block you from going overboard? I can't tell. I can't tell if there's, like, railings for going overboard. I don't know. Well, there's the transportation tier list. Hope you're happy with that. All right, controllers. Joy-Con, C tier. Wii U gamepad, S tier. GameCube controller, highly dependent on the game. Wiimote and nunchuck, also highly dependent. N64 controller, highly dependent. Okay, here's the thing. N64 controller is not a good controller, but you need it for some games. There are some games you just need it for. Like, I do not want to play Mario 64 without an N64 controller. I just don't. Series X? Is that even on here? Well, Xbox 360 can go up here. Where's the DualSense? Here we go. Or not the DualSense, that's DualShock 4. But DualShock 4 is amazing. Switch controller, honestly, I feel like the Switch controller, it has a bad D-pad. But other than that, I feel like it does not get enough love. I'm hoping Switch 2 Pro will fix the minor issues the Switch 1 Pro has. You know, give me, like, a better D-pad. That's really all you need. Switch Pro controller is goated. It's just the D-pad. D-pad sucks, but so does 360. Yeah, where's Series? Oh, here we go. No, this is Xbox One. That's not Series. The Duke. It's the Duke, baby. Honestly, for what it is, for the games you got to play on it, SNES controller kind of goated. Obviously, it's not great for modern games. For the games it was meant to play, SNES controller I love using. Am I the only one that hates Sony D-pads? Yeah, I do not like Sony D-pads. I'm not a fan of Sony D-pads at all. Dreamcast controller. It's alright. Probably like here. And all the PlayStation ones can go here. All the fucking PlayStation ones can go here, except for this one. I don't know what's up with that one. No sticks? Alright. SNES controller, goated. NES, not so goated. No. And I haven't used these. What's this, Xbox? Is this original Xbox, but not the Duke? I can go here, I guess. No, that ain't the Duke. This is the Duke. The Duke got the chin. The Duke got the chin right here. This is the Xbox controller after the Duke. And I haven't used the Genesis ones or whatever. Is that Master System? No. That might just be another Sega. That's Saturn. That's Sega Saturn. I've never used those Sega consoles. I only used a Dreamcast once. because a friend bought it, and we played Choo Choo Rocket and Bomberman Online. And I gotta say, Choo Choo Rocket, the fact that that game is not around in any modern capacity outside of like Apple Arcade, which I'm pretty sure is gone now, that's so sad. I would love to play, dude. Oh my god, get Dreamcast on NSO, man. Get Dreamcast on NSO and give me Choo Choo Rocket, please, please. I beg of you. All right, last one I have here. We can get more Tiermakers. Tiermaker Tuesday doesn't have to end after this one. We can have some more Tiermakers after this. We got Marvel next, baby. All right, but hold on real quick. Okay, I'm back. Let me reappear. Whoa. So, Marvel, baby. Marvel. So, as I mentioned before, on Sunday, I saw Thunderbolts. Thank goodness, too. Because literally, the moment I stepped out of the theater, Marvel started doing the new marketing shit that they did. I won't spoil it in case somehow you haven't been spoiled. But I won't spoil it, but basically, something happens in the movie, and it's meant to be a big reveal, and Marvel just said, actually, we're gonna spoil that for everybody who didn't see it over the weekend. You didn't get spoiled, thank God you saw it day 2. Yeah, I saw it Sunday. I went Sunday at 4 o'clock, and by the time I got out, they were already beginning the spoilers. It's very funny. I got out just in time. Or got in just in time. They needed those second week stats, they really did. I mean, I get it. I get it. I actually don't think it's a bad idea. I think if you're gonna do that, doing it earlier rather than later is definitely a good idea. Because you want to do it, you want to strike while the iron's hot, you know? Now, does it suck for people that plan to see it, but maybe, like, they were waiting for, like, a matinee screening? Yeah, that really does suck. That really, for sure, does suck. But I do think doing it earlier was definitely important. But let's talk about Marvel movies. I feel like we've done this many times, but I just love talking about them. I feel like I have a different opinion every single time we do this. Let me get my tiers. Let me get my tiers. My favorite tiers. This is actual good movie tier. This is good for MCU. This is it alright. And this is actively boring. And this is bad, I guess? That's bad. Which I guess is kind of the same thing as actively boring. Actively boring is also bad. But bad, there's like a specific flavor of bad that I'm looking for. Maybe bad isn't good enough. How about insulting? Yeah, there we go. That's a better one. That's more harsh. That's more harsh. So let's get rid of this. We don't need that many tiers. I feel like 5 tiers is always the best, unless we're talking about like hyper specific. Bad smiley face and then bad sad face. Yeah. I think being boring honestly might be worse than bad, but sound insulting being the last tier just makes sense. No, insulting's probably worse, because at least actively bad movies don't ruin future movies, you know? Whereas, like, get this out of the way now. Where is it? Secret Invasion? Secret Invasion is insulting. What the fuck were they doing with that? What's going on over there, huh? How'd they do that, huh? Secret Invasion is insulting. It ruined so much of the MCU. And honestly, like, it is so insulting that I feel like we just kind of have to consider it non-canon. Can we all agree, Kevin Feige? Can we shake? That Secret Invasion is not canon? That was just fan fiction? That doesn't have to matter, right? Agent Hill can just come back. You spoiling it is forever funny to you? Wait, when did you spoil it? Who'd you spoil it to? Alright, well, let me make a note here. You're right. We need my favorite. Currently discussing. We'll make this white. Iron Man. So, back when Guardians 3 came out, I went ahead and rewatched the Infinity Saga, or at least ones that I felt were important to rewatch. Some guy was a scroll and you just raw posted a GIF in Discord. That's very funny. Honestly, they didn't miss much. Iron Man 1. Yeah, so like I rewatched a lot of these movies. Dude, Iron Man 1 has such a specific... I think MCU is such a cool franchise because it's such a... How do I put this? You get to experience so much of culture through it, you know? Because like Iron Man is such a movie from the era it was made in, you know? You get to experience like that movie is exactly that movie that was made in that time. You know what I mean? It like looks like all the other movies from that time. That's so cool. That's like it's part of this series. Iron Man was just a movie. It was a movie. It's not even a Marvel movie. It was just a movie, you know? It was just an actual good movie. I think like it honestly it holds up. It like as the start of the MCU, it holds up super well. I think Iron Man, just like the vibes, the color grading, the special effects, the characters. Villain, maybe not as memorable, but he did give us the box of scraps line. Yeah, he did give us the box of scraps line. Pretty good. I think Iron Man is just actual good movie. For real. Incredible Hulk, I'll be honest, I didn't rewatch this one. I completely forgot to rewatch this. I just completely forget this is part of the MCU sometimes. Just because it's a different actor. Never saw any of the early MCU films. Well, I'll tell you which ones I recommend. Started with Infinity War. So you missed all of this. So all of this? You missed all of this. Oh my god. Okay. Incredible Hulk, to be honest, I don't even remember. Probably actively boring, right? If I had to guess. Iron Man 2, probably actively boring. I didn't rewatch that one. Thor? I think the highlight of Thor is definitely the fish out of water stuff. That's probably the highlight of the movie, is the fish out of water stuff with Thor on Earth. Other than that, it's alright. I actually didn't watch this when it first came out. I didn't watch Thor when it first came out. I ended up having to watch it during the rewatch before Guardians 3. And I think it's definitely worth watching because you get a lot of context for a lot of future projects. Like, Thor 1 has a lot of connective tissue with a lot of later movies. So it's definitely worth watching just to get that. And also, I didn't know this. It's the first appearance of Hawkeye? That's crazy. I didn't know that. I thought Hawkeye just kind of showed up in Avengers. But no, he was there. He was there the whole time. I think Black Widow maybe too. I think. I forget. Maybe it was Iron Man 2. I forget where Black Widow first showed up. So bad it needed a Guardians of the Galaxy reboot. Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Captain America, don't hate me. Guys, please don't hate me for this. I don't know if there's big MCU heads in here. There might not be. But just in case there is, please don't hate me for this. I think the Captain America trilogy is good for MCU. I think they're pretty good for the MCU. I don't know if I'd put them up here, but I think they're good for the MCU. They are good MCU Marvel movies, but I don't know if I'd put them any higher. And maybe I need to rewatch them again, but when I rewatch them, I'm like, you know what? It's pretty good. I don't know if I'd watch them outside the context of the MCU, but they're pretty good. Avengers, I'm also gonna say it. We rewatched this recently. I had a good time, but also it does. Okay, when I think of actual good movies, it needs like a special sauce. It needs like an element of boldness to it. You know, it needs like something really, really special about it. And Avengers is just a good Marvel movie. You know, Avengers, just a good Marvel movie. It's not boring. It's not all right. It's just a good Marvel movie. Now, Iron Man 3. Template? Yes, the template. There you go. Iron Man 3. I love Iron Man 3. I love all the suits. I love Tony having, like, trauma. I love Trauma Tony. I love the villain. I love the Mandarin. I am the Mandarin. I love all the powers. I love seeing Tony go, like, box of scraps again, trying to get all of his suits back. That was awesome. I love Iron Man 3. I love, Oh, Iron Man 3 also has one of my favorite moments in the MCU, like a top 5 moment, and that was the Barrel Monkeys. Or, no, not Barrel Monkeys. Yeah, Barrel Monkeys. The Barrel Monkeys moment. Where everyone gotta catch their monkey. That's a top 5 moment for me in the MCU. I love, and it's something we'll get to with Thunderbolts. I think for me, in the superhero genre, I very much prefer the moments where the superheroes are saving people as opposed to fighting the bad guys. You know, when I think of like my favorite superhero moments, I think of like the train chase in Incredibles 2. I think of the train sequence in Spider-Man 2. I think of the like Spider-Man trying to pull the boat together in Spider-Man Homecoming. I think of Spider-Man saving all the people from the Cataclysm Doomsday device in Across the Spider-Verse. I think of that stuff. And so like the Barrel Monkey scene in Iron Man 3 is one of my absolute favorites. I think this feels like crazy to put above Avengers and Captain America, but I think it's an actual good movie. I think Iron Man 3 is an actual good movie. I would watch that any day of the week. Maybe not in a row, but like pick a day, let's watch it. I'll watch Iron Man 3, why not? And then I'll find out that it's actually bad. I don't know. We'll see. Thor: The Dark World, didn't watch it. I'm not even gonna rank it. I never watched it. Winter Soldier, again, I don't have a whole lot of thoughts on the Captain America stuff. Like, I watched them and like, yeah, they're pretty good. I don't really have any deeper thoughts other than that. They're just like pretty good, pretty entertaining Marvel movies. Now, Guardians of the Galaxy, though. Okay. Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy is the most actually good movies that we're probably gonna talk about. Like, these, like, are barely MCU movies. These are just actual, like, straight up good movies, dude. I love Guardians of the Galaxy so much. This trilogy just means so much to me. We bond over it in the Discord, you know? Guardians of the Galaxy is just... I love it so much. It is so stylish. It's got, like, pitch-perfect humor. I love all the characters so much. It brought the cosmic element to the MC, which was great. brought the Guardians out of their D tier heroes too. Yeah, the Guardians are like some of the most iconic Marvel characters now. Look how many of them there are in fucking Marvel Rivals. There's so many. Yeah, the Guardians of the Galaxy. Amazing. I'm so excited for Superman. James Gunn, please deliver. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, amazing. Age of Ultron. I feel like I'm... Do I have to be the Age of Ultron defender? Because if I have to, I'm gonna. I think it's... it's definitely better than the first Avengers. Ooh, my hands are up, my hands are up, my hands are up. But I believe it. I think it's better than the first Avengers. I think Age of Ultron has... Okay, if we're talking like comparison to the first Avengers, I think it's got a better villain. I think it's got better character moments. With like the main Avengers like hanging out and talking to each other. I think it's got a better finale. I think it's got Vision, bro. This is the movie where we got Vision, dude. We got Ultron. Ultron's one of the best characters in the MCU. So sad he's only in one movie. But he stands out, dude. So many iconic moments. We got Wanda in this movie. This movie is absolutely packed. This should have been a two-parter. Like, maybe people don't like this because it's so packed. It should have been a two-parter. My Avengers preference too sensible. I don't know why people think this movie is bad. I really don't. Like, it's so... Like, at the very least... Okay, here's my thing. And I feel this way about Star Wars as well. Cash and I have been watching Star Wars. I think we're actually going to watch episode 5 tonight. I think, unless he forgot. I don't know, I'll ask him. When we finished the original trilogy, my favorite of the OT was Attack of the Clones. And Cash told me that was an insane take. And I'm like, why? It's like, people fucking hate that movie. And my first thought is like more than episode 1? Wait, really? People hate it more than episode, like, so much more? That, like, if, like, even bring up the idea that you like Attack of the Clones is, like, a bad move? That, like, they hate it more? That's how I feel about Age of Ultron. It's like, really, you hate Age of Ultron so much more than this fucking movie. Okay. Weird. Anyway, Age of Ultron is actually a good movie. Ant-Man? Hot take? Actual good movie. Well, maybe not a hot take, but I think Ant-Man's an actual good movie. So sad what happened to this series. It's like this could have been like a rock solid trilogy of movies, but they really fucked it up. So bad. Civil War, you know what? I've been too harsh on Captain America. I'll give his last movie. I'll give it an actual good movie. It has a lot of good moments. It had a lot of good moments. Dude, the ending conflict, amazing. I'll give it up. Doctor Strange, I don't really remember it, but I assumed I liked it. I'll give it good for MCU. Guardians of the Galaxy Dying 2. Dude, Ego, what? You killed my mother. All that stuff. Let's go, dude. Alright. Spider-Man. Now, MCU Spider-Man gets a lot of shit. You know, Iron Man Jr. He's not street level. I don't care. Spider-Man Homecoming is a good movie. I love MCU Spider-Man a lot. I just love Spider-Man. Maybe that's it. I just love Spider-Man, but I think MCU Spider-Man is a good Spider-Man. I think he's had... All three of his movies are great. What the fuck? Why is it Tuesday? It's Tiermaker Tuesday. Hold on, I need the music. It's fucking Tiermaker Tuesday. Tiermaker Tuesday. Music away. Hi, Hannah. This movie is funny for you for trapping Vulture in the Sonyverse. Yeah. It is weird how just like how much of this is just Sony stuff. But I like it. I think MCU Spider-Man is great. Really, really like it. I think it's a good movie. Thor Ragnarok? Whoa, what the hell happened? The hell was that pronunciation? Thor Ragnarok is... Now don't hate me. My hands are up. Don't shoot. I have to put my hand down to get the... Whoa, 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 calm down. I'm just putting my hand down to put it on my mouse. I need to drag it over. Going slow. Calm. Calm. Don't worry. I'll put my hand back up afterwards. They're roommates. They hold hands. They're brothers. Don't like that order. I do not. We have to give Thor his flowers. Do we though? For kind of a boring movie. It's kind of a, it's not an actively boring movie, but like I thought it was pretty cool, or like fairly cool the first time I watched it. He only peaks here. It's pretty sad. If that's the peak, that's pretty freaking sad. I don't know. Thor, in terms of MCU franchises, Thor, I think, might be the weakest. I mean, he doesn't have the lows. Well, maybe he does. I haven't seen Love and Thunder. I heard Love and Thunder is like the dog piss water, you know? I heard Love and Thunder is real bad. It was bad, yeah. Black Panther? That's a good movie. I feel like the first time I watched this, I thought it was a bad movie, but a lot of that I think was just because of the ending. The ending is not good. Let's just like keep it a buck. The ending of this movie is not great. Mostly because that final fight, the fucking CGI fiesta. But other than that, good movie. Black Panther's a good movie. Infinity War. Oh, we don't gotta talk about Infinity War. Infinity War is a good movie. Infinity War like is like okay. Infinity War is like MCU, not at its peak, but at its most defining. I feel like Infinity War kind of defined MCU going forward. Like you can kind of see Infinity War DNA in a lot of movies since. The impact this had. Dude, the impact this had. Dude, I still remember the ending of this movie. One of the most, like, visceral movie-going experiences I've ever had. Just, like, going from, you know, people cheering and clapping and, like, hooting and hollering and, like, laughing and all that. Like, experiencing all the positive human emotions. And then, as soon as the snap happened, dead fucking silence the entire time. Maybe, like, some gasps here and there, but other than that, just, like, people just, like, so taken aback at what we were witnessing. It was visceral. It was human bonding and emotion. It was incredible. And then, you know, when the credits start and everyone is just like, what the fuck? Dude, I can't believe that just happened. Incredible movie-going experience. I'll never forget it. Ant-Man and the Wasps. Oh. Captain Marvel, so sad. I really want to like Captain Marvel. That movie was so boring. I fell asleep. I have to sneeze so bad. Marvel really has to get better at highlighting their women-led superhero movies and properties. Like, they really do. Like, it really sucks that, like, all of them are just, like, so bad. You know Marvel's going crazy during Infinity War era because Captain Marvel made $1 billion for no reason. Yeah, everyone wanted to know who this character was. Endgame also really good. I think the more times I see it, the more I think Endgame is like, maybe even like edges a little bit above Infinity War. I think Endgame is a really special movie in the MCU. Far From Home, people will hate. People will hate. But I think it's an actual good movie. Dude, Mysterio? Probably my favorite villain in the MCU. Jake Gyllenhaal, just fucking generational talent, you know? And he brought everything to that character. There are so many characters in this franchise where it's like, why the fuck they only get one movie? They keep bringing back the stupid Thor's friends from Thor 1 in like projects like 10 years later, and they're like major characters, and like Mysterio's a one movie character? What are we doing? Mysterio could have been a constant threat. Oh my god, I'm so bummed. Quicksilver killed off after one movie? So lame. I hate it. I hope Doom gets multiple movies. He's getting 2. He's gonna get 2 movies. He's getting famous. This monkey music? What the hell? Yeah, Doom is gonna be in Doom, Age of Doom, I think, and then Secret Wars. WandaVision, okay. So, like, yeah, Doom is gonna be Thanos. Doom is Thanos for this phase of the MCU. He's gonna be in the 2 final... Yeah. It's just Thanos all over again. WandaVision. If it was not for the final fight, I would say this was like a flawless series. Well, that's not true. If it wasn't for the final fight and also the military subplot, god, that shit sucked. If it was just Wanda and Vision experiencing it from inside the dome, and there wasn't some stupid final fight, and there wasn't like the military subplot, this could have been like an all-timer for the MCU. First half was so good. First half was so good because we didn't have the military subplot. You're right. The first half of the MCU, but like there was moments in the back half that were phenomenal, dude. Like Wanda and Vision going through her memories. Oh my god. And the ending, like the final ending with the like final conversation as the dome is collapsing in on them. Oh my god. Like actually good television. It's so sad. This like in the first wave of like the Disney Plus shows, it made me so sad cuz so many of these Disney Plus shows were like this close to being actually good television. Like WandaVision, Loki season 1, Mandalorian, all that stuff, they were like, oh, they were just on like the precipice of being actually good TV. And they were still good, but they weren't like WandaVision could have been like Severance tier. It really could have. It was that good and that strong, but then they just kept fumbling it, and it's so sad. But god, it still has so many good moments that I have to put in an actual good movie. It's like the strong moments are still so strong. Carried heavily by the performances, for sure. But even like the style, oh my god. Good. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I remember liking this when like when Coast and I were first watching it. I remember liking it, but everyone says it's bad now, so I don't know. And I'm not gonna rewatch it because it's a TV show, you know? If it was a movie, I would rewatch it and like confirm if I liked it for real or not. But because it's a TV show, it's like it's a lot harder to be like, yeah, I'll go in for one more. I think I'll probably just drop it in. It alright. Loki season 1 though. Again, everything I said about WandaVision is doubly true here. Dude, Loki, when it's good, it's really good. When Loki's good, it's really, really good. I loved Loki. Loved it. I'm so sad it's over. I feel like Loki, honestly, like, either Loki or just like a TVA show, I feel like that should just be running in conjunction with the MCU. I feel like that makes so much sense. Just have Loki constantly respond to whatever is going on in the MCU and like do that while also telling his own story. And like the cast, oh my god, the cast, one of the best casts in the MCU. Oh my, it's so good. Again, this should have been like 6 seasons long. It's stopping at 2 seasons, so lame. It should have been like a million seasons long. Like this should have just kept going. I should be watching Loki season 4 right now. But we only got 2, and I will cherish them. Let's put Loki season 2 up here. Deadpool 3, but good. I'm saying, dude. I love the Loki show. I really, really do. I think it's like, yeah, I do. Black Widow. I thought it was alright. It's not actively boring. I thought it was okay. Taskmaster's in it. The first appearance of Yelena. Yeah, alright. What If? I thought What If season 1 was good. I thought What If season 1 was really good. Had some stinkers, for sure. But like, I thought it was fun. Fun watch. Of the Thor Party World episode. Shang-Chi. How do I put this? How do I put this? I kind of don't care about it. I kind of really, maybe I need to watch it again, but I remember watching it and being like, yeah, it was good. But like, ever since I've seen it, it has left my mind completely. Maybe it's like, it's alright? I don't know. Actively boring? It's not boring. But it's like, it's alright. I feel like it didn't leave like a lasting impression on me. Internals I didn't watch, so put that down. Hawkeye, it alright. Pretty good. Spider-Man, I already mentioned Spider-Man. Dude, Spider-Man No Way Home. Ooh, so good. Moon Knight, oh. Would you guys hate me if I put it here? You probably wouldn't. I don't think there's that many people that care. But like, oh, I don't know what people are talking about with Moon Knight, dude. I think it's similar. Like, it does have good moments. Like, obviously, like you put Oscar Isaac in anything, and like, there's gonna be good moments. You watched Moon Knight at double speed a while ago. You fell asleep during that show, dude. It's so boring. Okay. Now that you guys agree, I can yell about it. Dude, Moon Knight is so fucking boring. I don't know how people said that was like the best MCU show. What the hell? Nothing happens. Nothing happens in that movie. Oh my god. You spend like okay, first episode, good. And then like last episode, kinda good. But like then you spend like 4 or 5 episodes just like fucking around in Egypt doing nothing. Like, what? God. Oh my god, it's so boring. I like legitimately, I remember the first episode, and I remember like the finale where like he's in his mind dimension with the hippo. I remember those two. Everything in the middle, I don't remember a single goddamn thing. Nothing happens in that movie. It's so boring. It's actively boring. What was this, Multiverse of Madness? Alright. Action carries it for sure. Miss Marvel I didn't watch. Love and Thunder I didn't watch. She-Hulk I watched 2 episodes, and I thought, okay. After going off on Moon Knight, this is gonna sound crazy. I watched 2 episodes of She-Hulk. I thought it was fun. I honestly want to keep watching it. I don't want to keep watching She-Hulk, but I haven't watched it all the way through, so I can't rate it. You don't give a fuck about any of these movies? Understandable. I can't imagine you'd be into the MCU at all, even if you tried watching it. Keyboard's going crazy on my tablet. What? What the hell? What's going on over there? What is this? This is not in the MCU. You can't. I didn't watch Black Panther 2. Guardians Holiday Special? Good movie. Ant-Man Quantumania? Insulting. Guardians 3? Good movie. Dude, I cried so much during this movie. I don't think I've ever cried this much in a movie. It's like, okay, I've cried at movies, obviously. I'm a crier. I'll admit it. Like, usually it's like at a part, you know? Usually I'll cry at a movie at like one specific singular part. Brother, if I was in a mess from like the start of the movie till the end credits, oh my god. The theater experience, I'm so happy I watched this in Dolby, because like, god. Oh really, what the fuck is going on with your tablet keyboard? That is so weird. 'Cause I'm a creep. But yeah, dude. Guardians 3. Like from frame 1, from like this, the moment Guardians 3 starts, and you see the cage with the baby raccoons, and then you see the High Evolutionary's hand creep in as this loud, droning backing track plays, and oh my god. And then immediately, bam, cuts to silence as you see Rocket's face, starts playing the acoustic version of Creep. Oh my god. Like, I'm sitting there being like, this movie is gonna mean everything to me. This movie, I'm about to experience fucking cinema, bro. God, like, from moment 1, I just knew that this was gonna be an all-timer for me. And then, I kid you not, this was before the whole cinema meme started. When the movie ended, you know the ending shot. I don't have to say the ending shot to you. You know how the movie ends. It's just one of the happiest, most joyous, most I'm gonna fucking rip my heart out and just throw it on the floor and like stomp on it moments I've ever seen in a movie. I literally fucking threw my hands up. At the end of the movie. Like, yeah, like literally like that. I fucking threw my hands up like I just experienced like the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. It was incredible. That's still probably your last theater experience for a Marvel movie? You're good, bro. You're good. Yeah, you're good. You don't need to see anything else. We're kind of running down this list. Yeah, Guardians 3, fantastic movie. Let's get this all up here. Hold on. Get that up here. Guardians 2 is better than Guardians 1. Let's keep it real. What is this? Marvels? Didn't watch it. What If Season 2? Didn't watch it. Echo didn't watch. Deadpool and Wolverine, okay. Not actively boring, not insulting, but also not good. I'd probably put it here, yeah. It's probably around the tier the same as these movies. It alright. It alright. It has some moments You know, the car fight scene was funny. You know, all the fights were fine. But the actual movie part of the movie, I didn't care about. And also, it was like the most cameo ass movie out of this entire MCU. Peaked at the start. Yeah, it literally peaked in the opening credits, which is kind of sad. And like the thing that's crazy is that that isn't even the best opening credits of a Deadpool movie. It's crazy. How'd they do that? Agatha all along? Alright, you know what I'm gonna say? I think it's actually pretty good. I think it's actually really good. I don't think it's as good as WandaVision, but it's pretty good. Was this What If Season 3? Don't care. Captain America, I fell asleep. Sorry. Daredevil. Dude, what's going on with Daredevil? What can someone explain what's happening with Daredevil to me? Should I watch this? Whenever I see Daredevil, like every time a new Daredevil came out, it was like, this shit is peak. This is Marvel's so back. And then the next episode comes out, it's like, oh, this shit actually sucks. Disney ruined Daredevil. And the next episode comes out, it's like, oh my god, Daredevil's so peak. We're so back. Like, what's going on with Daredevil? Someone explain to me. Was that the first Captain America movie? Wait, where? What were we talking about? All I see is the gif of Kingpin turning this guy's head into a watermelon. Me too. That's what I see too. So it had filmed before they switched to MCU visions, and then they reshot it, but had to keep a lot of the old footage. Weird. That's weird. I haven't seen it. The first Captain America movie is right here. And here's the second one. And here's the third one. Alright, Thunderbolts. So I won't talk about it too much here because obviously we're going to be doing a spoiler cast, and also it's a brand new movie and I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it. Now, where do I want to put Thunderbolts? How do I talk about this without spoiling things? Your osmosis of this has been it's a 7 out of 10. Oh, okay, there's too many of these dang movies. There is a lot of these movies. How do I talk about this? It was, in my opinion, really good. However, I don't think it was quite as bold as I would have liked it to be. It was really good. I need to stress this. I think this is one of the best MCU movies. I do. I think it's better than a lot of these movies up here. I think it is probably... I don't know how to rank these. I'm going to throw it up here, but I don't know how to rank them quite yet. But I do wish it maybe went just a little bit harder. Because, like, this movie is about, you know, mental health and abuse and all that. And I feel like the scenes where they were showing it weren't as intense as I would have... Not liked. I feel like saying liked is weird. But, you know, like, if you want to, like, show me this stuff, like, go all the way, you know? Like, actually show it. Commentary on its themes felt a little too surface level. Yeah, the commentary on the themes definitely felt a little too surface level, a little too not friendly, but like safe, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to put it. But it definitely didn't feel as like, okay, compare compare the fucked up scenes in Thunderbolts to like Rocket's flashbacks in Guardians 3. It's like, oh my god, dude, oh my god. You know the scene in Guardians 3, right? You know the scene where the yelling happens? You know that one? Dude, in the theaters, I thought, like, I was absolutely shedding every liquid. Everything was going. All the bodily functions are shutting down. I don't know what's happening to me right now. Didn't feel that way in Thunderbolts. And maybe it's because I don't care about these characters as much as the characters in, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy. But, like, I don't know, I wanted to feel that. I wanted to feel like, holy shit, that's so fucked up, you know? I wanted to feel that, because it's a movie about that! It's a movie about that! So I wanted to feel that, and I feel like I didn't quite feel it. But, even still, I still think it's a really good movie. It's kind of... It's interesting, it's kind of like The Boys. It feels very much like The Boys, but, you know, a glass half full, where The Boys is a glass half empty. It felt like the shortest 2-hour movie ever. Dude, pacing, on point. Yeah, I'll say it. Pacing, phenomenal. Honestly, I wish it was a 3-hour movie. I absolutely 110% would have watched a 3-hour cut of this movie. With, like, an extra act. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's another big takeaway, is like, I just want more. I want more of these characters, I want more of this vibe. I think, okay, the biggest thing, to me, with this movie, and I wonder how you guys feel about this. The MCU has good themes. Like, we're talking music now. We're talking music now. Not like story themes, but like music. The MCU has good themes, like I think the Spider-Man theme in the MCU is really, really good. The Avengers theme is really, really good. And obviously there's good soundtracks in the MCU, like the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtracks are amazing. But if we're talking about like original score, like completely original from the ground up for this movie, the entire score of the movie, Thunderbolts kind of wipes the floor with every other movie in the MCU, handedly. Like, nothing else even comes close. It is by far the best score in the MCU. So, like, I've been listening to it ever since I got back. It's incredible. I think just, like, the characters, and I love that it, like, didn't have, like, you know, a big bad. Well, I'm getting spoiled. Fuck. Sorry. I can't talk about it without spoiling it. I can't talk about it. It is a movie that you cannot talk about without spoiling it. So I'm gonna have to... I'll leave it. We'll talk about it on Wednesday. We're doing a spoiler cast on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. It's tomorrow. We'll do that then. Right now, I won't do that. We'll talk about it Wednesday. The Boys derogatory or The Boys positive? No, I'm saying, like, The Boys... Like, this movie felt like The Boys, but, like, instead of being, like, doomerist about it, it felt more uplifting. You know? Alright, well, that's all the tier makers I had saved. Anyone else got some other tier makers? Hannah, we did, since you just got here for the Marvel one. We did, household chores. We did transportation, and we did, controllers. Those are the other 3 we did. Washing the dishes, S tier. Video game adaptations movies. Would that be on here? Let me see. Video game adaptations. No, you guys got a dishwasher? No! No! What am I gonna do? What is this?
Oh, I can see a light. I can see the train coming. I can see headlights. All right. How fast is 500 kilometers an hour?
Holy shit. Oh my god.
I hope that came across on camera, because you hear nothing. And then it is there, and this wall of sound hits you. That's incredible. I don't have words.
Oh, to
it's my job to have words for a moment like this, and I don't. All right, it's gonna come to a stop.
That's cool. I like that. I love trains. Video game adaptations. 150? 150? No, I'm not doing that. 150. Video game movies, adaptations, and other. Okay, here's the thing is, though, I haven't seen, like, the majority of these. I've seen the Mario movie, and I've seen The Last of Us. I haven't seen the Mortal Kombat, like, old Mortal Kombat movies. I haven't seen Street Fighter. I haven't seen, like, a lot of those old adaptations. I haven't seen any of the Resident Evil movies. So that's not really gonna be a great tier list for me to do. I don't know what else we could do. All I'll say is, I made an image. Hold on. I could just show this. I made an image. Alex Garland set to direct Elden Ring film for A24. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hello? Yeah, the Civil War guy. An ex machina. Crazy, okay. Yeah, hold on, let me get the image that I made. Execs are getting dollar signs over video game movies, yeah. And Elden Ring is one of the biggest video games of them all. Where is it? Was it higher up? Where the fuck is... Oh, can I go to media? Here we go. Here's the video game adaptation thing I made. Made a graph. You can't, hold on, I have to get out of the way. I made a graph of video game adaptations that are both faithful, like from faithful all the way to the right to unfaithful on the left, and then whether they're good or bad. Good being high up and bad being at the bottom. There you go. There's my video game adaptations ranking. Honestly, like, season 2 of Last of Us probably gonna be like here. Tetris happened. You were there. You were there during the big chase in Russia, the big car chase with I Need a Hero playing. It's crazy. Yeah, video game adaptations, looking too good. Honestly, I'd probably bring Last of Us down. I don't think Last of Us is that good. No, now that I look at it, I don't know if that TV show was that great. Definitely not like at the top of the graph. Where's Minecraft? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Minecraft. Why would I rank it? Nice to see the Sonic scale, though. Look at that. Look at Sonic going from the bottom left and then slowly rising to be the middle. That's pretty good. That's growth. That's growth for sure. Let's hope Five Nights at Freddy's can rise a bit, you know. It is definitely the most faithful of them all, but let's hope... You know what? Actually, Detective Pikachu might be more faithful, right? I should probably put Detective Pikachu more to the right. Tetris should be closer to good. It should be. That was a good movie. Tetris should definitely be higher than Last of Us. You're so right. Boop, boop. Yeah, let's hope let's hope the sequels to like Mario movie and Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff go higher in the future. I'm kind of expecting the Mario movie to get more to the left as the movies progress. I feel like it's gonna get less and less faithful as the movies keep going. But we'll see. Zelda movie. Rampage was so bad. And super unfaithful. They weren't even people. They were just animals. What the hell? Should have like nothing to do with the game. I can't believe that shit. I don't know what video game movies I would even want. I kind of don't care. Like, if they come, they come. But I kind of don't... There's not ones I really want, you know? Get a Mega Man movie, you know? Let's get a Mega Man movie, come on! You know what I want? I want Wreck-It Ralph 3. That's what I want. That's the video game movie I want. I want to make a new Wreck-It Ralph. Gamers, what's up, Bright? I don't have the music for you, Bright, I'm sorry. I don't have it in me. Alright, real quick. Alright, we're back. I'm back to recording. We got a few more tier makers to go through. We got, here, let me show you. We got best pets. We got best sleeping position. We got, what is this? Best school subject, best ASMR triggers, and best Halloween candy, and then best holiday. We got a few more to go through. We're gonna blaze through all these. You're on your phone now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with your tablet keyboard. It's so strange. Maybe you just gotta reset it or something. Alright, best pets. Pet tier list. Pet tier list. Woo! Was this like a rat? Was this like a rat? Rats are cute. I'd like to have a rat, but also like tiny pets. I don't know what it is. I don't like, if I want like a pet, I want something I like want to like shove my face into and go, you know? Hamsters are too tiny. Hamsters, rats, that kind of stuff. Rats are cute. No mouse? I don't see a mouse. Wait, mouse? Or do you think that is a mouse? Also, small guys don't live too long. Yeah, I think let's talk about hamsters. Hamsters can't just die normal, you know? Hamsters, every time I've heard about how someone's hamster has died, it's in like the most horrific way imaginable. Hamsters just can't be dying. And like, they just can't die lit, you know? You'll get you. All right, let me get this guy in here. I wouldn't say they're at the bottom because they're not bad, but I'll put all the rodents right here. All rodents go there. Gerbil is like a bigger, like, mouse, rat, hamster. I don't know. They're probably all here. What is this? That's not like a chinchilla, is it? You can't have that as a pet, I don't think. You can have a chinchilla as a pet? Huh. They take ash baths? Lizard. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I could have a pet where, like, I had to, like, feed them, like, other animals. So, like, snake? Snake, immediate D tier. I would never have a snake. No, no, no. No, sir. Reptiles and trance. Yeah, I don't fuck with reptiles either. Reptiles, like insects. Fish, I don't know. I've had one fish, but like I haven't had a fish in a situation where it actually felt like a reasonable like setup, you know? Like I won. This is like the one like I like lost my mind. I won a beta fish from a school giveaway. And we kept it in a tiny bowl, which is not what you're supposed to do. Bro, Fairly Odd Parents gaslit me into thinking tiny bowls were okay. Tiny bowls are not okay. So again, I feel like I haven't had a fish in a situation where, like, you know, it felt like it was actually like a pet situation. Hold on. Do you guys mind if I put chat up here? I feel like I should. Is anyone opposed to me putting chat on screen? Finding Nemo doing the devil's work. No, you want the attention? I'll leave it off for now. Rabbits. Again, a lot of these I haven't interacted with. I'm mostly going off of vibes with this. Cause like I've had many dogs. Dogs are S tier. I love dogs. And I've been with Ziggy. And Ziggy is the most amazing cat in the world. I love Ziggy. And it made me love cats as companions, because I didn't know anything about cats until Ziggy. Play the Bunny Binky compilation. Cats are S+. Cats are amazing. They are amazing companions. They're like the best guys. Bunny Binky compilation. Bunny Binky. Oh, it's not like Binky like the thing. It's like, what the hell is this? Bunny Binky. A lover bun. What is Bunny Binky? Whoa. Dude, the music, the sound effects. Can I not just get like that? Binkies are like happy zoomies. Are zoomies not happy zoomies? Huh. Look at them go. I'd get a big one, I think. I don't know if that's like morally wrong to get, like, I don't know if there's anything wrong with big bunnies, but if I got a bunny, I'd probably want like a big bunny. Like one of those like really big ones. cats get the most unfair rep. Yeah, I feel like... See, he gets the demons in his head when he gets zoomies. I see. Look at him go. Yeah, cats do get, like, a super unfair rep. For sure. They're very cute. Alright, what's the next jam? Give me the next song. Cats get that because they're female coded, meanwhile dogs are male coded. That's crazy. Yeah, I think the thing is, okay, this is just like, I don't know if this is actually true, but this is just my take from observation. I feel like when people want pets, they just want something that's like, not to be mean. Obviously, there are people that like care deeply about their pets that like also kind of do this like accidentally. But I do think a lot of people want their pets to just kind of be like, not accessories, but like they kind of want their pet to serve them. You know what I mean? Like they want their pet to be around so like when they need them and not really give it in return. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't treat their pets like, you know, a living thing with as many complexities as a living thing has. And so like dogs are a lot much better of a pet for that kind of mentality, because dogs are just like, you know, unconditional love, whatever. They're just always like going crazy, happy to see you. And a cat has a lot more boundaries. Also, I just realized this is not aligned properly. There we go. You serve your cat. Yeah, but also like cats can offer like mad affection, dude. Ziggy is such an affectionate little boy. Or old man, rather. He's old. Yeah, I've never had a bunny. I don't know if I ever will. So, but they are cute. They are cute. They do seem very funny. I'd love to interact with one and see what like their personality is. Oh, look at them though. Oh, look at them. What a creature, dude. That's so cute. Bunnies are C tier, yours died like a hamster. Smaller, quick animals, I'd be worried I'd lose them. Very cute. Bunnies are extremely fragile. Yeah, that's my thing. I'd be too scared. I'd be too scared with a bunny. Like any animal that like, I don't know. They're awful pets for children, which is fucked up because like they're probably most popular with children, you know? Like getting them as gifts. Do not get a pet as a gift, please. I know none of you guys would, because like this circle of like people seems generally pretty reasonable, So I know you guys would never do this. I'm just throwing this out into the ether. Do not get a pet as a gift. Don't do that. But you know, it's Easter. Gotta get them a bunny. You walk into your room too fast and your bunny suffers cardiac arrest. Yeah. They die in hamster ways 100%. Alright, fine. They'll go in hamster tier. They'll go in hamster tier. Turtles? I feel like turtles are based, right? Anyone ever have a turtle? I feel like having a turtle is based. I don't know why. I had a friend that had a turtle. And I thought it was the coolest shit ever. They will outlive your entire family. They seem based. They seem based. Tortoises just live for so long. You know what? I'll put turtles in A tier. I think turtle is like an awesome pet. I think that's cool as hell. Fish, I'll put fish A tier too. Bird? I'm like torn. Cause like part of me thinks like having a bird would be cool as hell. But also like poop. Poop and also like flying. I don't know. I'm like torn. Cause I feel like, oh my god, imagine just having like a bird. Like you like they like fly onto your finger and you get to pet them and they sing. Oh, wouldn't that be like fucking cool as hell? Hold on, what did you say? I whispered to my turtle to carry on my legacy and win Coast for a Juniors song battle. Birds are so loud they solve your murder. They will likely wake you up at 6 a.m. Not me. I ain't getting woken up. Anything that has to be in a cage I can't do because I'd feel bad. Okay. Alright, I'll put it... They're definitely not as bad as snakes and tarantulas, but I'll put them down there. Crab? I know there's, like, questionable morality just with having a pet generally. Because, like, obviously... Well, is there, actually? Am I just making shit up? Am I trying to seem too woke? I don't know. Is having a crab okay? Is what I'm asking. Is having a crab okay? I feel like crab isn't... I feel like crab ain't... domesticated. Like, even more so than a lot of these. Yeah? Okay. D tier. Now, is this a hedgehog or a porcupine? Probably a hedgehog, right? Oh, they come too much. That's D tier. It's like keeping a fish or a frog or whatever. Don't question mark me, they do come too much. You guys don't know about hedgehogs? Bro, hedgehogs are gooners, dude. Hedgehogs are mad gooners. You guys didn't know this? Don't pick up a hedgehog. Don't touch a hedgehog, bro. No, yeah, hedgehogs are mad gooners. Damn, none of you guys knew this. This is how Sonic gets back on top. Alright, sleeping positions. Sleeping positions. I probably hit all these in a single night. From what people have told me. From what people have told me about how I sleep, I probably hit all these within like an hour. Four is freaky. Alright, right off the bat, this shit, bro, Hand behind your head, leg crossed. Awesome. Fucking cozy as hell. I'm usually in pose 6, so that would be 1. Was that this one? That I just dragged out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because it wouldn't be this one. It wouldn't be me, like... Yeah, it's literally this one, yeah. I'm always hitting this. I'm always hitting this. I think it's sleeping. I think it's sleep. This is sleeping positions. From what I've been told, I'm always hitting this one. Is this fully covered? I can do this. I can do this one, for sure. That and the 2 arms behind your behind your head. I guess that would be this one, maybe? I hit 5 like a normal American. Bro, you sleep on your back? I used to sleep on my back. I can't anymore. I have to be sideways now. You always wake up in 2. This one. I don't anything that's like back sleep. No, I don't do that anymore. You sleep on your back and on your side. I end up on my back anyway. Really? I feel like I'm always in a pose though. I can't just be like, I can't be hitting the Twitter, you know? I'm always hitting one of these. I have to be curled up in some way. Pillow. I'll hit this. I'll hit this. Pillow. Curled up with a pillow. I'll hit that. This never. Pillow on my head. I'll do. Okay, this is very rare. This is very. Oh wait, this is never. Sorry, I didn't realize that. This is like if I'm just having a fucked up night. If I'm just having like a really fucked up night, I'll hit this. But it has to be like a really bad night. If it's a really bad night, yeah. I'll hit the reverse, not even with a pillow. For sure. I don't think I've ever fallen off the bed. So probably not this. This one... I've never gone this way, I don't think. Fully covered, it can happen. The Night Toscasia, come on. Accidental tear. Probably this one. And this is just default. This is just how I try to go to bed. I'll hit this one. And then, bro, I don't know who's doing this. This is like, I think babies sleep like this. I don't know anyone else. Knees tucked up. The third and never, you never hit that? No, I don't back sleep anymore. Does anyone drool? I did for a while. There was like I think a year ago, I was mad drooling. It was disgusting. I had to like swap the side of my pillow like 5 times a night. It was bad. I haven't drooled in a while though. I've been in the clear for a bit. I don't know, it like comes and goes, the drooling. Don't, Hannah, don't expose. Don't expose the Wahoo. I can't believe this is how I learn like mouth breathes at night. I'm a Mario. Woo. Dude, I have heard some crazy stories about me being asleep. I've heard that, like, at one point I just had my legs straight up in the air. I was sleeping on my back, and my legs were just straight up in the air. I've heard that sometimes my eyes were just open. Like, I was asleep and my eyes were open, like, wide open. I don't know what happens to me when I'm asleep. I really don't. Weird shit happens to me when I'm asleep, bro. I don't get it. Anyone sleepwalk at least once? I've sleptwalked once. I've sleptwalked once. It was a school day, and I was sleeping, and you know, my dad called me because I was sleeping in and I wasn't getting up, and I woke up a little bit when my dad called me, and then I went back to sleep, and I was sleeping, and then I woke up on the toilet. Just everything in between me going back to sleep and me being on the toilet, complete blur. I was fully asleep just doing that. This is crazy. The legendary sleep shitter. No! You can't. Please do not turn Wahoo into. Please. These are the sleep positions. What is it, school subject? Alright, let's get right down to it. Where's math? Where's math? I fucks with math. Band? Truth nuke. I didn't really like band. Can I be honest? I didn't really like band. I don't know why. I feel like I would love learning an instrument. I really would. But I feel like the way... Like, okay. Did any of you guys feel this way about, like, creative school classes? About how much they weren't great? Because at least for me, at least in my experience, you know, I want to learn an instrument. I loved drawing as a kid. I loved doing art. But, like, creative classes, I really hated. I really, really did. It's like art and band, I did not like at all. Orchestra? You liked orchestra? The only thing you knew about band was that they showed up like 50 hours early to school every morning. I see. Robotics. You guys had robotics? Hello. What's that? Yeah, y'all had this tier? You guys had robotic? Anyone with robotics? I didn't have photography? You guys had photography? That's not fair. You did one robotics class in... Dude, sign language? Dude, I would have loved to learn sign language. What the fuck? Why'd my school suck? Film studies? Again, all the creative classes, I hated film studies. Your high school had video editing class? Cosmetology? You had graphic design? We did robotics for a quarter in our electronics and workshop class? What the hell? We never worked with robots? Drama? I didn't do drama. I don't even think we had a drama like club. We didn't have like drama like classes. Y'all had this? Foods? I'm gonna put foods and stuff in like home ec. Home ec, I liked home ec. Home ec was great. English, hated English. Bro, I know how to speak. That's not true. You entered a regional battle bots thing? Yo, what the fuck? That sounds awesome. Drama was an after school thing? Yeah. Social studies? It depended. Social studies, it depended. honestly, if you liked a class in my school, it's because of the teacher. I think a teacher can definitely elevate a class, but I think generally math. I loved math from elementary to graduation. Outdoor education. Physical education. I think in elementary and middle school, phys ed was like amazing. Elementary and middle school, phys ed was one of my favorites. High school though, when things started getting like serious, and there was like drama and shit, and like kids started getting mean, like mean. I don't know. High school phys ed was not good. You only started to hate PE in high school? Me too. It really depends. To this day, you still have no idea how football works. It's like a mouse with a wedge of cheese. That's so cute. Yoga's okay. Psychology, y'all had this. Media design, I think we had this. It was fine. German, we didn't have German. We had Spanish. Well, I didn't even take these. We had them, but I didn't take them. PE, which is the class where you played on 3DS with your homies. High school PE teachers need to go through therapy instead of what the hell they're literally all doing. Yeah, the teachers in PE in high school were not great either. 'Cause like PE in elementary and middle school was just like it was just chill, you know? It was like you all got together, you all played games, everyone laughed, had fun. It was about the wonder of the physical, the wonder of your body or whatever. But then high school is like, all right, laps time, everybody, go get changed, time to do your laps. All right, time to go and lift weights. I was like, all right, well, I get that this is important to do. Yeah, absolutely, that's important to do, but like as a class? Like, okay. Why is it a class? Can I put my hands up? Can I put my hands up and ask, why is it a class? Why is the gym not just like a thing we can do? Why does it have to be like a thing that we get graded on? You know what I'm saying? Laps in basketball, more laps in basketball to keep kids fit? I mean, it didn't work. Bro, it's like, it's weird. It's like, if you don't do it, like what, they give you a test? That's another issue? They did the thing where everyone does push-ups for 60 seconds and everyone's name gets called out one by one to say how many they did. Everyone just made up numbers to not sound weak. Yeah, it's like a competition. Like, I understand making PE a class, but why does it get graded? You know? Like, making PE a class, it makes sense. Like, having a designated time to do physical education. But, like, why do we need grades in general, first off, I guess? I guess that's one thing. As the school system could probably use some work. But, like, specifically, like, phys ed, like, it's education. It's not, it doesn't have to be. Why does phys ed have a grade? Anyway, cosmetology. You guys had this? Phys ed should have been how to move healthily without hurting yourself. You loved sports and was really athletic. I liked sports too, you know, I like doing sports. I didn't like, I really, just to be perfect, okay. Not to be oversharing, you know, but I didn't like lifting weights. Cause, you know, kids are fucking mean. And if you can't do the good weightlifting or you don't do it right, like, kids are mean and also people today are mean, you know? Like, I'm sure we've all seen, like, people on Twitter, like, posting pictures of people at the gym be like, look at this guy, look at this dude, he ain't doing it right. It's like, alright. He's trying, though. Leave him the fuck alone! What are we doing? Society. Society. Need the mob psycho gym bros. It's true. Chemistry, y'all had this. Biology. Chemistry and like all like the science stuff kind of got just like mixed up into one specific science class. Where's driver's ed? Nothing, we're eliminating cars. You didn't have chem? Like, chemistry, biology, and physics, that was all wrapped up into science. You guys had chemistry? We did not have chemistry. I'm saying! My school. That's insane. You had all three? You guys had all three split. Really? Now you know why I don't know all the states. It's my school's fault, not mine. Each one was a different grade? Wow. We did, I just didn't do them. I don't know where I put these. Because they're not any of these. We had Spanish and French. That was it. Yeah, I'll just put it here, I guess. Because I didn't do them. No, we didn't have German or anything like that. We just had Spanish and French. We had Excel. We had Microsoft Excel as an elective. Every school had Spanish and French from the people you talked to. Dude, I know someone that had Japanese. What the fuck? Where's the Italian class? You had HTML web design as a class? Shit, bro. This one just made me mad. Now I'm just mad. At least I liked math. Home ec was fun too. I liked home ec a lot, actually. We got to sew and make food. That was great. Loved home ec. Got to wash dishes, you know? Where's lunch? Hold on. Lunch was okay. Lunch on a good day is triple S. Taco Tuesday? We had one Taco Tuesday. They did Taco Tuesday once. Your high school had a culinary course and you were so jealous of all the students carrying plates and botched croissants everywhere. I made shorts in home ec. I made shorts and they were the worst shorts of all time. Everyone wore them out of the class. It was very funny because they were too small. They were too goddamn small. And the stitching was so bad, but it was a lot of fun. No, when I was in high school, dude, when they finally let you, like, leave the school to go get food, that was amazing. I was such, like, a fucking asshole. I was such a dick when they let us go out to eat and we didn't have to stay in the school. I would fucking come back to the next class with Chinese takeout and I would just eat it during class. What was wrong with me? You had mandatory French and German. Wow. Mandatory? Both? God damn. You took Spanish for a bit? Damn. You had your own school's version of Subway? What the hell? Make your own sandwich? Kind of deal? We had a slushy machine. It worked for like 3 days and then it broke and they never fixed it. I was so mad. We went out for lunch every day in high school. Dude, I wish it was every high school grade. They didn't start letting kids go out to lunch until they were seniors. You had to be a senior to go out for lunch. Dude, if I could do that from like 9th grade, I would have. I loved going out to eat. That changed the lunch game. We started 6th grade? 6th grade? Dude. You had security guards camping outside too. God damn. I think they had to sign out. We had to sign out to go out. I don't think we had like guards, but we had like just like a teacher or something with a book, and you had to sign out and sign back in. It's crazy. Me walking across the street to hang out. Whoa, okay, I gotta skip over that one. Taco Bell. Yo's got me, yo's got me. There was a game design course in your freshman year, but they dropped it before you could take it. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Dude, is it crazy? Did you guys know they don't have computer classes anymore? Or at least, not where I am. Dude, in elementary school, we had mad computer classes. We had typing, like, classes and stuff. And, like, working with, like Word programs. They don't do that at all anymore. Which is crazy, like, because, like, computers are more, like, prominent than ever. Computer class wasn't even optional? No, it wasn't. It's so weird. They just assume everyone knows how to type on their own nowadays. They don't have computer classes anymore? Not that I know. You would change the desktop background to the melee art of all the characters? Dude, being able to customize your desktop, that was special. It's crazy. This was an engaging topic. We still have 3 other tier makers to do. Any of y'all actually old enough to have actually used floppies? No, not me. I didn't use floppies. We had like kid pics and stuff. You have used floppy disks? Sheesh. I think the first thing I ever did on a computer. This is such an embarrassing story. Do I even want to tell this? I wanted to play Glover. And we were at a store and I found Glover. I'm like, oh, I want to play that. Looks like so much fun. And it was the PC port. It was the PC CD-ROM version of Glover. And I bought it, or you know, my parents bought it for me. And as we came home, my dad tried to set up Glover on the PC. And also that same night was the first night where I was going to try bacon for the first time. So I have this strip of bacon. And I'm so stupid. I don't know why I did this. I put the bacon in my mouth. And I'm like, oh, I don't like this. And my dad's trying to set up Glover. I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like this bacon. And I'm like, I don't want to swallow it. But also, like, I'm, like, too embarrassed to, like, spit it out. So I'm like, I'm just gonna keep this in my mouth for now while he's setting up Glover on the computer. I shit you not, like an hour passes. The bacon is still in my mouth. And I guess you can kind of see where this is gonna go. Yeah, I fucking vomit all over the floor. Absolutely, 100%. Never got to play Glover. Truth nuke? What was true about that? Anyway, I didn't have bacon for another 25 years. And I like bacon now. Let's move on. Tiermaker ASMR. Oh, give me that chewing. Dude, I feel like I'm like super alone in this. I love the sound of chewing. It is so calming to me. It makes me feel happy. It's like, ah, life. Eating food, love it. Dana decent smash, but the Bowsette meme never happens. You really don't? Yeah, I know you don't like chewing that much. Crinkles? I don't really fuck with Crinkles that much. Crinkles is like, well, we don't need this many tiers. Let's get rid of D tier. Blowing? I don't fucks with blowing. No. Page turning? I don't really fucks with page turning that much. Typing? A tier. Lights? Like the humming of a light or like flicking a light on and off? What are we talking about here? If it's flicking a light on and off, S tier. If it's like the humming of a light, visual triggers? I don't know how to rank that right now. Public ASMR. What is that? What is public ASMR? Sponge sounds? I actually don't fuck with sponge sounds that much. Humming, eh. Sticky fingers? Rubbing? Okay. S tier. Inaudible whispering. No, I don't like that. Skin scratching? Oh shit. A tier. Invisible triggers. Dude, am I not into ASMR? Do I not know the terminology? I super don't. Public ASMR might be people talking or cars driving by. I guess it like depends, right? Like I'm down to like listen to like people walking and talking, like, that's fine. But like cars and like honking, no. But like the sound of like a bike going by or like people walking and like having a nice chat, that's great. I love that. Aggressive tapping or pure tapping? Any pure tappers in chat? Hair play on someone else. Eye contact. Highly dependent. Highly dependent. Mouth sounds. Finger pad tapping. Mic brushing. Breathing sounds. Hair play on you. Fabric sounds. Hand movements. Writing. Mic scratching. Tracing. Dude, yeah, I thought this was just gonna be like sounds. This is like a whole bunch of stuff. This is just like sensations. Personal attention. Personal responsibility. Positive affirmations. Rummaging. I don't know how to rank these. What is this tier list? This is ASMR tier list. This is ASMR. This is sensation. It's a sensation tier list, I suppose. What are your favorite sensations? ASMR stroking? This... Can I be honest? This feels too personal. I'm moving on. It feels... I feel like some of those things you guys don't need. That is too personal. We move on. We move on. Alright, Halloween candy. Alright, where's the crunch bar? Get that shit in S tier immediately. Crunch bar, S tier, immediately. Let's see what else. Musketeer? I don't know. I feel like, okay, a lot of this is like stuff I haven't had since I was a kid. And like my taste has changed dramatically. So I don't know if some of these I would still like or dislike. Crunch is mid, but let's not argue about it. Some of these are good as kids, but you grew out of them. Okay, Hershey's Kiss, though? I always pop a Hershey's Kiss. Once you start, it's great. I fucks with a Hershey Kiss heavy. Honestly, Hershey in general. Just get everything Hershey related up here. I love me a Hershey. Stop playing with me and put Reese's top. Hershey's chocolate is so bad. Hershey's ass? Hershey is ass? What's wrong with it? Kit Kats? Kit Kats are good. Where is Reese's? I don't even see it. Reese's Pieces is good. M&M's. I love M&M's. Wait, that's normal M&M's. Yummers. It's ass to non-Americans who can taste the puke flavor. Where's mini M&M's? Mini M&M's are goated, but I don't see mini M&M's. Pretzel M&M's, Kit Kats, Apple. Where's Reese's Cup? Here it is, Reese's Cup. Go out and get a Ghirardelli square. I mean, to be fair, I haven't had a Reese's or a Hershey bar in a long time. Maybe I'll drop it. You know what? I'll drop it. Fair. I'll drop it. But I do like Hershey's Kiss, though. Candy corn. I do not fuck with candy corn. A lot of these I haven't had. Starburst? I like Starbursts. Starburst is like, this'll do. Is this chocolate coin? Dude, I fucks with chocolate coin. What are these? Sweeties? I'm good. Smarties, whatever they're called. I don't know. I love candy corn slander. I don't fucks with candy corn, dude. Yeah, a lot of these I have not had at all. I don't even know what a Reese's Take 5 is. Don't like bubble tape. Haribo gummy bear. I do not like gummy. I do not like gummy stuff. Sorry to say. I'm not a gummy candy kind of person. Milky Way SSS tier. I like peppermint patty. What peppermint patty? Put Laffy Taffy and B. No, it's my list. I don't like Laffy Taffy bubble gum tape. That's the fucking gummy Krabby Patty. Where are the snow cap thingies? I like those. Brunch a bunch. Raisins are good. Raisins. I don't think I've had anything else on this list. Is that crazy? I'm scanning. I don't think I've had... Well, I've had an apple. Apples are good. Twix? Never had a Twix. That's kind of insane. Lollipop? Had a lollipop. Lollipops are good. A lolly. I don't even know what that is. That's ooze. That's the ooze, bro. Gushers. Never had a gusher. Yeah, that's it. British candy tier list next time you're here. We're gonna go through the gauntlet. We'll go through the gauntlet of British candy. I'm down. I'm down to eat some candy. Absolutely. That was kind of a bust tier list. I didn't think I would have so little knowledge on that. Holiday tier list. All right. Can we shake on this one? Can we shake on Halloween being top 3? I think we can, right? I think we shake on that one. Brother, where's... Okay, there's Christmas. Black Friday. Yeah, why is Black Friday on here? We have to walk to the grocery store every time we eat one so we don't put on 800 pounds. Yeah, fair enough. Corporate list. Yeah. We can find a different one, maybe. Halloween, top tier. Christmas, top tier. And that's it. Valentine's Day, obviously, it depends on your situation. I love Valentine's Day, though. Halloween theming, Thanksgiving best food, Christmas is the big 3, easy. So many of these suck. Yeah. You know, I'll go Thanksgiving. You know, honestly, can I be real? Maybe it's just me. Like, I think Thanksgiving is highly dependent. I think Thanksgiving is highly dependent. You know what I fucks with heavy? New Year. I love New Year's. I don't know about you guys, like, I fucks heavy with New Year's. It depends on who's in your family. Yeah, highly dependent. Dude, the vibes on New Year's are just like peak. Easter, pretty good. Valentine's Day, pretty good. These are also highly dependent. All the ones that are like highly dependent on like the people in your family are just like, yeah, it's like, I don't know where to put them. Hanukkah, never celebrated it. Never celebrated. 4th of July, dude, fireworks suck. I mean, fireworks rule, but not when I don't want them, you know? I like fireworks, but not when I don't want them. And unfortunately, 4th of July gives people free blessing to just do fireworks everywhere and around you. Cola, you know what you could do? You could become the father. There you go. Don't even like this country. The best 4th of July was when your dad gave you the choice of getting fireworks or buying Super Nintendo with Super Metroid. Bro, coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb, hello? What kind of a choice? Yeah, obviously Super Metroid. What? Hey, do you want a sparkler or do you want a Nintendo Switch 2 with Donkey Kong Bonanza? Make your choice now. Maybe I'm video game brained. Maybe someone would definitely pick the sparkler over that. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. Hey, you know what? It turned out okay. Tiermaker Tuesday, everybody. It turned out okay. Thank you guys for joining. That was actually a lot of fun. We bonded. Everyone got to bond. We got to talk about how much better your school is than mine. It's crazy. Thank you so much for watching Tiermaker Tuesday!